What is up? What is up? What is up? Your boy Sledge from the SledgeInc team back with another episode of Sledge and Friends. But today it's just Sledge, man, no friends. Today we have no friends with us. My co-host Key from Kiki Adventures couldn't make the episode. I tried to get Lisa from Lisa J Stocks. She ended up having something to do. So today, it's just your boy. Y'all know how we do. We let a couple people get in here, and then we go get right to it, man. My boy Dennis Dunn is in the building. Bobby Yakuzo is in the building. What is up? Hey, man, we gonna talk about a little bit about this American Express 5 card rule. Yeah, we're gonna talk a little bit about this American Express 5 card rule because if y'all know, your boy got way more than 5 American Express credit cards. Way more than 5 American Express credit cards. So yeah, we definitely go get into that. And I actually just picked up something else here too. Yes, sir. Flying solo today, my brother. Flying solo today. You know me, man. My lives only be about an hour or so, man. So about 8 o'clock we'll get up out of here. But yeah, I want to talk about this 5 card rule. Not only the 5 card rule, um, I want to talk about some ways to probably get around it, even though there's no, like I don't know, like for real, like I don't know for real how to get around the 5 card rule. But since at this point, I'm over the 5 cards and been over for quite a while, I might have some suggestions. Yeah, I might have some suggestions. But while we waiting for some people to get in here, your boy, your boy, they got some new merch out there. Your boy got some new merch out there. That one right there is one of the old brandings, but I took the background off of that one, and you see I have the pocket style now. So if you're interested in any of the merch, go ahead and hit that QR code. Support your boy. And oh yeah, all the t-shirts are back in stock. All the t-shirts back in stock. This is a new color for the No Umbrellas hoodie, and like I say, got the new colors and the new branding for the No Umbrellas tees. It's not trash t-shirts. These are brand new, actually. Those are brand new. Just a different design for these ones. But yeah, you interested, man? Go ahead and hit that QR code up and support your boy. But like I say, we gonna get into the 5 card rule. Since y'all here for the live, I'm gonna tell y'all about the new card that I picked up. I'm gonna have a detailed video on everything I went through and how I got it. But yeah, we gonna talk about that. And we got some stuff that's gonna keep us in here for about an hour if y'all want to go ahead and stick in there with me for that time for sure. We got here. Man, Vince is starting off early, man. You know we can't. Look, man, like, subscribe, turn on your notifications. Oh yeah, you see, your boy got the t-shirt on right now, so y'all can see it in person. Then it say you only got 2 American Express. Which blue? You got the Blue Cash Everyday or the Blue Business Plus or the Blue Cash Plus or Blue Cash Everyday, whichever one. But it's 3 blue cards. Juan Garcia is in the building, my guy. Memphis Mike is in here. What is good? My brother from another mother, John R. from John R. Credit and Travel is in the building. Wait a minute, hold on. My guy, Joe Barreto is in the building. Hola, mi gente. Mr. Wepa himself. Yes. And look, I ain't gonna take up all of y'all time today, man. First thing I'm gonna do, we gonna run down the list. Okay, you got Dennis, you got the everyday card. The everyday or the blue cash everyday, the regular everyday was my very first American Express card. The very first American Express card. And we gonna touch on that card in a minute, actually. Frugal Dad is in the building. Frugal Dad is in the building. M2K say, what's the best way to earn a lot of Hilton points without opening a new card? Man. You can use the best way would be if you're not opening a new card, try to look for if you eat out, try to use the Hilton dining, and there's no other way other than going through the Hilton dining, spend it on the card, of course, and with the cards, if you have those cards, make sure you spend on those cards whenever you stay at the Hilton. But the Hilton dining is probably gonna be your best option if you're not staying at a hotel. So look at all of these dining programs, whether it's Bilt, Hilton, Marriott, Delta, they all pretty much have the same restaurants in there. So that's pretty much it. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. We got to talk about this one for a minute. Because, my God, this Saturday, with Joe Barretto himself, myself, Philmo from the Philmo World YouTube channel will be on the live with me and Joe Barretto, 4 p.m. EST. This Saturday, 4 p.m. EST. We got Philmo. That was your first Amex. My very first one in the door. So Don say the blue every day was my first Amex. Hey man, I'm telling you, every day. Listen, I'm gonna tell you, when I first got into American Express, I didn't know if I was gonna be approved or not. You know what I mean? So I was looking for what I thought was the easiest option. So I went straight for the everyday, and it's been history since. Like it was history since. I applied for the everyday. 5 days later, I applied for the regular Hilton Honors because I started with 2 no annual fee cards. So yeah, I got the everyday, then I got the Hilton Honors, and then I think the very next month I got the gold card. I got the green card about a week after I got the gold card. I got the platinum a month after I got the green card, and it just went from there. Yeah, it just spiraled out of control at some point. So that's how I ended up getting all these American Express cards. Yes, it's gonna be the world premiere of Filmo World with Sledge and Joe. Yes, it's gonna be epic for sure. And let's go over these American Express cards that I got here. Man, I got this. On my side is blocking, so I can't even see them good. All right, here we go. All right. So right now, out of Blue Cash every day. All right, the Blue Cash every day, same one you was talking about. I got the Blue Business Plus. That's 2. We got the Marriott Bonvoy Business, which I'm on the fence about closing or not closing. I'm leaning toward keeping that card open. Got the Hilton Business, which when the anniversary date for that card comes up, there's a 99.9% chance that I'm going to close that card. Just on the strength that when I got that card, it had a $99 annual fee. The annual fee is $199 now. We're talking about double the annual fee. Even if you spend $15K, unlike the Surpass, you don't get a free night certificate. Yeah, I just feel like for that specific card, it's more for like major businesses. You know what I'm saying? A small business like myself, I just don't. Yeah, I don't think I get a lot out of that card anymore. The Amazon Prime business, believe it or not, I might end up canceling that one too because I just don't use it like I thought I would. I had the Chase personal Amazon Prime card, which is essentially the same exact card except for this is a business card. The only reason I would keep this card active is because I do like to keep my business and personal spend separate. I do. I just like to keep my business and personal spend separate. And I know a lot of people talk about, the credit card companies or the IRS or whoever may not know the difference. I know the difference. And it's easier for me to just, when it comes tax time, and I'm one of the people that wait to the very last minute to file their taxes. I'll be filing my taxes on April 15th at 11:50. I probably started about 11 o'clock, so I have a whole hour to go through it. Not like it's nothing new. I've done it a million times. So, but yeah, the Amazon Prime card, business card. The only reason I might keep it open is because I like to separate the business from the personal. Yeah, I had the Hilton Honors card because the reason I got the Hilton Honors card is because I downgraded from the Aspire, which is probably one of my favorite. I won't say probably. The Aspire is one of my favorite cards. It's up there top two. Platinum card, Aspire. They're right there. They're my top two cards. But Hilton gave me diamond status for 2025. They gave me diamond status for 2025. So therefore, I saw that it was no reason for me to pay the $550 annual fee on the Aspire when the main purpose of the Aspire for me was to have diamond status. So in 2026, when I no longer have diamond status, I'll pick up the Aspire again. But since I have it for this year, I'm gonna just hold on to the Hilton Honors card. Then I got the Delta Platinum. The Delta Platinum is another card that I'm keeping. The Delta Platinum is another one of the cards that I'm kind of like on the fence about because I still haven't used the companion certificate, and I've had the companion certificate ever since I've had the card. Essentially, when I upgraded to that card, they gave me the companion certificate, so I've had it since then. And I'm starting to think that maybe the Delta Gold might be the better of the two cards. You know what I mean? You don't get any lounge access with the Platinum. You do get the certificate. That's the bonus for it. You do get the certificate, but the annual fee is extremely higher than the Delta Gold. I've had all the personal Delta cards except for the Reserve, so I wouldn't get a sign-up bonus if I went back to, if I got another Delta card, so I'd just have to downgrade to it. But the Delta Platinum is one of them cards I gotta think about, and I might end up downgrading that card back down to the Delta Gold. And then the American Express Everyday, a few days ago, a week ago, I canceled that card. My very first American Express card. I could have been canceled it. The only reason I didn't cancel it was because it had a really good credit limit, and it had a really good credit limit. It was my first American Express card, and I just felt good having 8 American Express cards. You know what I'm saying? Like it felt good to have 8 American Express cards, and I didn't know if I would be able to get another card to get me back to 8. But we go over that in a second. And then my 2 charge cards, the Platinum and the Green. All right, let me go back into the comment section, see what we got going on here. Memphis Mike said, look like I'm going to have to go the business route to get the Amex Delta Gold card. Damn that pesky 5 jail. Memphis Mike, we gonna talk about that in a second, brother. We gonna talk about that in a second. Oh my God. You always come through in the clutch. My God. I appreciate you, brother. Don't forget, we're gonna have Filmo on this Saturday. John, Filmo, and myself. Got who we got in here? My other brother from another mother, my Puerto Rican brother, Seesaw Joel is in the building. Let me see. We got any questions? Dennis, go. Oh, you'll upgrade to the Surpass. You're not gonna apply for it and get the sign up bonus. Man, you might want to consider applying for that thing. Go ahead and get that sign up. Don't miss out on any of those points. I've had every single Hilton card that American Express offers, and I've gotten every single sign up bonus. So yeah, don't pass up the sign up bonus. Memphis Mike say agreed. It's in between the Delta Gold or the Surpass. Okay, yeah, the Delta Gold and Surpass. The Surpass. At one time, I actually thought that the Hilton Business was a better card. In fact, it was a better card. But by them going up on the annual fee by $100 and then taking away the opportunity to get a free night certificate, the Surpass is definitely a better card. Cesar Joel said, I have the Delta Business Platinum and the Delta Business Gold. In my opinion, the Delta Business Gold is the keeper. Yeah, we're going to talk about that in a second. Chaz Money Menace is in the building. Yes, sir. It's my other brother. Man. Y'all already know John, my brother. But since he went ahead and dropped it, man, we got to go ahead with it one more time. Amex can't keep me in the corner, John. They just can't do it, man. They try. They tried. Yeah, man, you got it. Hey, look, get that sign up bonus. Get that sign up bonus. All right, now, y'all can see your boy just picked up. I just showed y'all that I had 8 American Express credit cards. I canceled one. I canceled it every day. And I'm gonna tell you how this worked, how this went. It's a crazy story, actually. I was trying my best to try to get nine American Express credit cards. And the reason was just for the channel, like no other reason, right? So I'm doing the pre-approval for the Delta Gold. I probably did a pre-approval for that thing like 5 or 6 times. Like every single time would come back and tell me that I couldn't get it because I was at the maximum amount of American Express cards. Now, my thinking was because I had 8 cards, if I canceled a card, they still wouldn't give it to me, right? Because if everybody's, for the most part, saying they can get 5 cards, which at one time, the same thing was for me, they said they can only have 5 cards. They had to cancel a card in order to get a card, which makes sense. You still at the 5, which makes sense. Okay. I went ahead and canceled the everyday, moved the balance over. What did I move the balance over to? I moved that balance over to, I moved the balance over to my Hilton Honors card because, like I say, that card is going to just become an expire again. So I just moved the balance over to that card. But they wouldn't let me move 100% of the balance. I had to leave $1,900 on the everyday card for whatever reason. They wouldn't move the whole balance. I had to leave $1,900 on there. So I agreed to do that. They moved that over. I applied for the Delta Gold. And you know what happened? I got denied for it. They like, you are at your maximum amount of cards. Even though I went ahead and got rid of it every day, I still got denied for the Delta Gold. But if you watch Joe Barreto's last video, it's funny because when he put that video out, I already had a Delta Gold. And he said that he canceled a card to get a card. I had to call American Express. They give you a different number than the regular customer service number. I called his number. I talked to him. It went from a denial to pending review. And then the next morning when I woke up, it went from pending review to approved. And the crazy part is I don't even know my credit limit. It just says approved. I didn't even ask him. Like I never even I'll wait until I get the card. I talked to American Express today because this was back on the 3rd. Like this was back on the no, this was back on the 4th. I applied for it on the 4th. So on the 4th, I applied for it. I haven't got that email that said that they shipped the card, anything, like nothing at all. So I called American Express today, and they said that I should have about a 13th, but it's already been shipped, and I may get it tomorrow. So yeah, I don't like making videos about anything until I get it in hand. So I'll make the full detailed video once I get that card in hand. But in the meantime, what do we got there? Head Money Minutes. Appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you, brother. The super chat, and yes, at the bare minimum, man, hit the like button for your boy, man. Hit the like button for your boy at the bare minimum. What else I got here? Wait a minute, hold on for a minute. Oh yeah, we'll come back to that. I want to read some of these comments real quick. Rodrigo say, people keep saying Amex is going downhill, but they offer the most lucrative offers of all banks. Absolutely. Man, people complain about everything. Like they complain about everything. Nobody offers more lucrative sign-up bonuses than American Express. If you look at this time last year, you see 1 million people talking about they canceling their American Express cards and they canceling this card and canceling that card. And if you look right now, the same people are making videos about getting American Express cards because American Express still have the best sign-up bonuses. They still have the #1 customer service. They still American Express. You understand what I'm saying? They still American Express. My boy Anthony Venture, he swear by the MasterCard hotel program. And don't get me wrong, it's a good program. Yep, you get the free breakfast, you get the late checkout, you might get a room upgrade. But guess what you don't get? You don't get $200 off the room, right? It's not the same thing as 5 hotels or resorts. Like people can try to come up with a lot of stories about what they can do. American Express is still the #1. You know what I mean? Like American Express is still #1. If American Express sign-up bonuses was the same as Chase and some of these other guys, man, people will be in uproar. You know what I mean? So American Express is still #1. But Eddie say, I know American Express charge cards and credit cards are subject to different rules. Absolutely. As far as the charge cards, you can have up to 14 charge cards. I don't know who would need 14, American Express charge cards, but you can have up to 14 of them. And basically, you can get a charge card every day. You can get 2 of them at the same time. There's basically almost no rules to the charge cards. You know what I mean? So, like I say, I got the green and the gold a week apart, and then got the platinum the next month after that one. I was holding 3 platinums at the same time. So yeah, the charge cards definitely have different rules. Caesar says I have to do some process, do the same process every time I apply for a new American Express card. I cancel one. You know what? Yeah, you was telling me about when you had to cancel it in order to get that when you got the Delta card. Yep, I remember that. Yeah, if you look on my pre-approval, man, you'll see the Delta Gold card. You'll see the decline, like I swear, like 6 times. I just kept trying to do the pre-approval on it, and they was like, "Nah, so you're not getting 9. Like you're not getting 9." I mean, the most American Express I had at one time was 12. I had 8 credit cards and 4 charge cards. But that's when I had multiple platinum cards. I had 3 platinum cards at that time, and 3 platinum cards and I think 1 green card, or the gold. Yeah, it had to be a green card. 3 platinums and a green card. Filmo, $60K for the CSR. Or 175. I mean, listen, I don't care how you cut it. I don't care about it. You get a cent and a half and all of that stuff when you use the travel portal and all of that stuff. Man, we talking about 175,000 membership reward points, sometimes 200,000 membership reward points for the platinum card, man. And if the platinum card was to offer 60K for the sign-up bonus, people would be outraged. You know what I'm saying? Like, they would be outraged. But Chase could do it, and you'll never hear anybody say anything about it. And he say, I know Amex charge cards, and okay, wait a minute, hold on, same one. Did I already go through this? Okay, wait a minute. All right, I know Amex charge cards and credit cards are subject to different rules, but will apply for multiple charge cards between credit card applications? No, it won't. It won't. You still go by the same guidelines you would for the credit cards, and just you can get the charge cards in between that anytime you want to. There's literally almost no rules to get in the charge cards. And like I say, you can have up to 14 of them, and I don't know why anybody would want 14 or that. If you want to pay that many freaking annual fees, then I don't get it. But yeah. Kay said, what fascinates me is that some creators admit that they basically churn, and when they get denied because they churn, and then they raise. Hey, man, listen, denials is part of the game, man. Like, denials is part of the game. Like, you see, if I get denied for a card, like an actual denial, not a pre-approval denial, if I get denied for a card, then I'll make a video about that card too. I mean, I got one up where I got denied for 4 cards last year. So it's just part of the game. And if you're going through as many cards as some of us have, like right now I'm sitting at 41 cards. I got up to 42. I canceled 2 cards. And yeah, I got up to 42. I canceled 2 because I also canceled the Marriott, not the Marriott business. The city AA business. I canceled the city AA business, and then I canceled every day. So I was back down to 40, and then I got approved for the Delta Gold. So I'm back up to 41 now. But in saying all of that, man, it's part of the game. Like it's part of the game, and you're going to get denied. You're not going to get approved for every single card if you get as many cards as I do, or unless you know, I think I'm very strategic. There's no way to get 41, 40. I've had, I like to say I've had over 60 cards. I've probably had more than that. I just haven't counted. But there's no way to get that many cards without being very strategic. And to be totally honest with you, man, a lot of these creators, they played a very safe route. Like they played a very safe route. Man, if you under 524, you can get a Chase card. You know what I mean? Like if you got a 670 and above credit score and you're under 524, you can get a Chase card, right? So it's nothing special to get approved for those cards. American Express, if you have a 670 or better, you can get their cards. So you see most people make videos about Chase and American Express because not only do they can hit you off with a referral, so you can make it more lucrative for them. But also, those cards are easier to get. You don't see as many videos about Bank of America, Citi, U.S. Bank. Well, maybe Citi a little bit. U.S. Bank. Some of these other banks that are harder to get into because they're not willing to take those chances. Like they're just not willing to take those chances with those banks. Vincent says business platinum gives you access to fine hotels and resorts, but you don't get to. And that's trash, man. You need that $200 hotel credit, man. The $200, that would make it good for me. Like that's what make it good for me, man. You go with $500 room, man. I need $200 off of that thing, man. Like we not talking about cheap rooms. Rodrigo, exactly. One Amex card can get you up to 250K points. That's still more than twice the highest offer. Absolutely. More than twice the highest offer. If Amex raises the annual fee on the platinum card again, he done, Thomas. He done. I mean, I don't know. I guess I would have to see what they raise it to and what they offering. You know what I mean? I have to see what they raise it to and what they offering. A lot of people want to think that they're going to skip over the 800s. I don't think so. Like I just don't think so. I think the platinum, because it's so popular, I think they did a lot of thinning out already. And I think because the platinum is so popular that they don't want to run people away from the platinum card. So I don't think it's gonna go up anything too crazy. But if they, I wouldn't doubt if they went up on it. Like I would not doubt if they went up on it, man. Dennis, I seen you get tight over the nah, man. The denial is just part of the game. Like denial is honestly just part of the game, man. When you let me see. The cards that I got denied for, the only card that irritated me about getting denied for was the PenFed Platinum card. And the reason behind that is, and it ain't even a real denial, it's a pre-approval denial. The reason behind that is because I do everything right with PenFed. And for whatever reason, it's not that they just denied me, it's like they just denied everybody. Like every single person that I talk to that does the pre-approval, it's like they deny everybody from every card. And it's, you know what I'm saying? And I promote PenFed. So it don't look good when I have a lot of people telling me that they deny for a card that they should be able to get. You know what I mean? The very first card that I got from PenFed was the Power Cash Rewards, which is essentially just a catch-all card. It's a 2% card on everything. But with that card, the very first day that I joined the PenFed membership, I applied for that card, and they gave me a $25,000 limit. Cool. I'm like, all right, it's easy enough. Then I applied for the Pathfinder maybe a year or so later, something like that. At that time, the highest amount they would give out was 12,500. So they gave me the 12,500 on the Pathfinder. So, you know, I'm promoting PenFed. You know what I mean? Like I'm promoting PenFed to people. And go back to that, and guess what? They denied everybody. they sent Joe Barretto a letter and said that his credit score was 848. Now, me personally, I've never had a credit score over 770. No, 777. My highest credit score. My credit score is somewhere between 750 and 770 consistently. But yeah, when Joe applied, he showed me the letter, said 848, and they still declined him. So yeah, I don't know what's going on with PenFed now. Didn't say, okay, what you drinking? Oh, St. Patrick's Day is next week. Oh, today, man, you know what I'm drinking today? We got some gentleman's Jack today. It was the closest thing to me when I got ready to start the live. So it was the gentleman's Jack today. It was crazy. They denied you with an 18 credit. Yeah, I don't know. Like I say, I went and looked up PenFed to see if they were doing bad or something. But right now, PenFed has actually picked up 1.2 million customers within the last year. So I don't know why they're being so strict on approvals, like super strict on approvals. Like if you have an 18 credit score, PenFed doesn't offer any credit card like any of their cards that you shouldn't be able to get. You know what I mean? Like they only have one credit card with an annual fee, and that annual fee $99. And if you have a checking account with them, then that fee is waived. So it's not like they have like ultra high annual fee cars or anything. I don't know why they decide to just start. Maybe it's something that they need to work or that they're working on. They're just not telling anybody. Then they say you're gonna go for the Pathfinder. Good luck. Make sure you do the pre-approval. Make sure you do the pre-approval because I don't know what's going on with these guys and these denials. Texas dog. I only keep the platinum because of Swap, Hulu, Uber, and Clear. Oh man, you know what's funny? I want to talk about that too because I was actually thinking about dropping the platinum and going with the Delta Reserve just on the strength that for the most part, I use the platinum to get into Delta lounges, right? And of course, the Centurion lounge, but the Delta Reserve also gets you into the Centurion lounge. So that it gets you to the Centurion lounge, and it gets you into the Delta Scott Club for 15 visits. But I start thinking about all the little small things that I would be losing, like all of those small things. Like I'll be losing Walmart Plus. I would lose Clear. I would lose the Uber credit because I do use Uber. I would lose Paramount Plus. I would lose Disney. And I'm like, it might be a better idea to just keep the platinum. It might be a better idea to keep the platinum. I save a little bit of money if I go to the reserve, and that's just what $45 difference, something like that, like $45 difference. I'll say that a little, but but if I still like we watch Disney, you know what I mean, like we watch Paramount. So if I end up picking that back up, so it'll just be getting the same thing. So it makes more sense to just keep the platinum, I guess. What y'all think, man? The platinum card or the Delta Reserve? Do you think those are even a comparison? You know what I'm saying? For somebody who fly Delta a lot, do you think those are a comparison, or nah? You'll just keep one over the other, or they're not even two cards you would even, you know what I'm saying, debate between. Israel is in the building. Memphis Mike says PenFed used to be really good, but they have went downhill the past year or two. Yeah, man, I don't know what the heck. They stopped the balance transfer offer. I drove both cars. Yeah, man, I don't know what's going on with PenFed, man. Especially by the fact that them picking up so many customers over the last year. I don't get it. Like it's like they planning for something. Yeah. Jay say, who is the easiest business credit card to get with new corporations or low income businesses? Man, to be totally honest with you, you can get I would say American Express and Chase both. Long as you fit within their criteria, with your credit score, they're both easy to get. You know what I mean? Chase just make sure you within the 524, and American Express just make sure that your credit score is there. They're both super easy. You know what I mean? Like, but it also depends on what you plan on doing with those cars, because at the end of the day, I always want to recommend cars to people to not just get a car for your business, to not just get a card for the high credit limit. Man, take advantage of the benefits on the card. Take advantage of the benefits of the card. Like anything that card offers you, make sure you take advantage of the benefits on that card. We gonna go over here. That's how we already talked about that. Let's go here. This is from my Alaska Airlines card. I got that card on man, I can't even see this thing, it's so small. February 5th. And on March 4th, I knocked out that freaking sign up bonus. Man, your boy is working on right now. Okay, so I got that card the very next day. I got the Altitude Connect. So that was 3K. Altitude Connect was 1K. Then I got approved for the Bank of America Business Customized Cash Card. Bank of America, Bank of America is another one, but I would recommend opening a checking account with Bank of America before you apply for them. Just open up a checking account, open up a business checking account before you apply with Bank of America. I've gotten 2 cards from those guys. Let me take that back. I've gotten 3 cards from those guys in less than a year. 2 cards in the same month. Yeah, they've been really nice to me. So yeah, check Bank of America out too. But if you want to do business with them, I recommend opening up a checking account with them. All right, now let me get back to that. So I got the Alaska Airlines card. The very next day, I got out to the U.S. Bank Altitude Connect. The next week, I got the Bank of America Customized Business Cash. And then last week, I picked up the Delta Gold card. The lucky thing is, with the Delta Gold, I got 6 months in order to hit the sign-up bonus. Because I was essentially working on 4 sign-up bonuses at the same time. But I did go ahead and knocked out Alaska Airlines sign-up bonus out. The only thing about that one is, you have to spend $6,000 in order to get the companion certificate for next year. So after I knock out these other 3 sign-up bonuses, I'm almost done with the Altitude Connect too. I think I only got to put like $500 on that one. That one was only $1,000. So once I knock out these other 2, or I will probably work on getting the companion certificate and the Delta Gold at the same time. Yeah, I'll probably do that. Work on those 2 at the same time. Anybody else in here, you can work on multiple sign-up bonuses at the same time? I mean, I'm like one of them people. Like, I won't get credit cards for a while, and then I'll pick up like 3, 4 in a like a month time, and then I won't get any for a long time, and then I'll pick up a bunch again. I keep watching YouTube, man, and seeing these guys with these new cards, man. It made me want to open up another one. Dennis, my cousin was Air Force and stationed in Alaska. Man, that sounds rough to me. That sounds rough to me, man. Alaska, nice to visit, man. I would not want to live there, though. YouTube experiment, Jesse. With U.S. Bank, did you do the pre-approval first or no? Okay, so the very first card I got from them was the Altitude Gold. Yes, I did the pre-approval. The only thing about U.S. Bank is, this is one thing about U.S. Bank, the pre-approval isn't always there. Like, it's not always there. Like, they only have a pre-approval tool up there sometimes. So, yeah, and sometimes they only have it on certain cards. But my thinking is, and I don't know if it's true or not, I think that if you, with their cards, like, they don't have any like major cards. So if you can pre-approve for one, you probably can get all of them. So yeah, I pre-approved for the Altitude Go, and then I also pre-approved for the Altitude Connect. And that was the only way I was going to apply. That was the only way I was going to apply for those cards. Like, that was the only way I was going to apply. I should have applied for the Business Altitude Connect, but since I did the pre-approval for the personal one, the way I was thinking at that time, I'm like, I might as well go ahead and get the one that I got the pre-approval for. And that's how I ended up getting Altitude Connect. But yeah, man, with US Bank, because their rules can be kind of iffy and their rules definitely aren't set in stone, I would still do the pre-approval first. Chad Pennycuff is in the building. What's going on, my brother? Filmo, I am doing 2 subs, a retention offer, and an upgrade. Oh, hey, man, I'm telling you. Hey, look, just get them all knocked out at one time. Just get them all knocked out. Filmo, how many annual fees you working with now? Or not how many, but how much in annual fees you working with now? I know it's something crazy. You know what? Hold that. We're going to talk about that this Saturday when we got Filmo live with me and Joe Barretto at 4 p.m. EST this Saturday, man. Make sure y'all be there. Yeah, this is gonna be Filmo's breakthrough for his channel, Filmo's World. My guy Steven is in the building. Appreciate you. Another Ohio native. Shatan says working on both the Amex Biz Platinum upgrade sub and the Business Gold sub. 20K total spend. Yeah, man, that bit them business cards, boy. Ooh, them business cards, man. You got to get them at the right time. I swear. Like you got to get those at the right time. When I got the business gold, the max spend was 10K. Like it was never over 10K when I got the business gold. All right, didn't say how you gonna do the spend for offers with multiple cards. Man, for me personally, I have a decent amount of spend anyway. So what I try to do is I just try to do them quick as possible. You know what I mean? Like I just like I don't prepay anything. Like I don't like I know a lot of people like to prepay taxes and prepay bills and things like I don't prepay anything. I knock out myself with my natural spending, and when I look at a card, and if I feel like it's gonna be tough for me to do it, then I won't add it to the other ones. You know what I mean? Like if I'm working on these subs right now and there was a link for the business platinum and I had to do 20K spend and they was offering me 200, they would say they was offering me 500,000 MR points, I would still have to pass on it because I'm working on these other subs. And right now it just wouldn't be feasible for me to do that. But if I feel like I can get those subs within my natural spending, it's nothing for me to do 3-4 at a time. Yeah, I think 4 is the most I've ever did at one time, but yeah, that's not unnatural for me. Bobby Kula said I was surprised last year when Bank of America approved me for 13K and I had zero relationship to it. It's funny, the one time that I applied for a Bank of America card before I got this one, yeah, they denied me. Yeah, they denied me. And the reason that they denied me was because I did not have a deposit account with them. They said that was the reason they denied me. But so when I applied this time, when I got a personal customized cash card, I opened up a checking account and then I applied for the card the very next day. Yeah, I applied for the card the very next day and got approved for it. Fillmore, Mr. Money. Mr. Money in the bank. Oh man, Fillmore got to bring a calculator to the live. Is that many annual fees, brother? That's a lot of annual fees, man. Tex Dawg say I need to watch that show. Annual fees is almost 4K. Man, listen, the max I got up to was 3630. Yeah, the max I got up to 3630. Actually, right now, I'm telling you the truth, I'm not even sure where I'm at on annual fees. Like I'm not even sure where I'm at on annual fees, but it's less than that. I mean, it's less than. I mean, I closed my business goal. Something. I closed the city. That was only the city AA business was only $99. I closed the business goal. I closed a few cards. When it's all said and done, I should be down to like 1717. I should be down to 1717. Because the big dogs I'm still gonna have. I mean, like even right now, I still have the Delta Platinum. I still have the Platinum. I still have the City AA Executive. That's 595. Platinum 695. The Delta is what 350, I believe. Yes. So, and then all the random $99 and $125 Marriott cards, and they all add up. Like they all definitely add up. And then when I had at one time when I had the 3 platinum cards, even though I only paid the annual fee, the total annual fee on one of them, I still had to pay prorated annual fees on those cards, man. So Really says, how do you keep your profile looking healthy with all those new accounts on inquiry? You know what's funny is because if you look on my credit profile where it says inquiry, it says that part says poor. Like that part says poor. But because my longest credit card was so long ago, my age of credit is still good. I have so much credit extended to me. Like right now, I have somewhere around probably over close like 400K in credit. So is that trumps all of that? You know what I mean? Because I have so much credit extended to me. Because you got to think about it like this: if my credit profile wasn't healthy, it would be no way for me to keep getting approved for these cards, right? So the amount of credit that you get is going to trump everything else. The inquiries are going to go away, right? Your age of credit is going to grow back. Even if you lose it, the thing is, you're still going to have that credit extended to you. So that isn't going away, you know what I'm saying, unless you close a card. And that's another thing about me, man. I don't mind. I close cards. Like I close cards. People say don't close cards, but I close cards. I close cards. You got to do what's best for you, and I don't let any of these cards hold me hostage. But right now, we got to take a quick one of these. We got another one, y'all. We got another one. Say, peer character, turn around. Oh. And when you reading those emojis, man, I don't know why they put it in there for you to read it instead of putting the freaking emoji up there. Yeah. Okay. Look, really, this is the whole truth behind it, man. Yeah, you're right. Once you get our age, man, the time that you've had credit is so long that, like I say, the inquiries and things like that. Even if the inquiries are poor, remember the inquiries fall off, and they don't mean so much after so long. And then if you look at certain banks, right? If you know the approval rules to certain banks, a lot of banks don't look past 6 months. Like some of them don't look past 6 months. Some of them don't look past 12 months. Some of them don't even care about inquiries. You know what I mean? So and then we talking about major banks. We're not talking about credit unions or things like that. So yeah, it's a lot easier than people think, but you got to do your research on it, man. You have to know what credit bureau they pull from, what credit score they pull from, what credit model that they pull from. Like I go that deep into it when I apply for a card. You know what I mean? Like if U.S. Bank is the first issuer that ever pulled my FICO 10 score before. But I knew that before I applied for them. I knew they were going to pull FICO 10, which is TransUnion. It's you for me to get this many cards. Like I say, right now I have 41 active. I've had to have over 60. I never counted, but I've had to have over 60 credit cards in total. But the only way to do that is to, what do we say? Yes, do your research, man. It's the only way to do it. You have to do your research. Like I say, I know what model they pull. I know everything down to the model. Like when I apply for a card, I go and then I look at the specific credit bureau that they go pull from, and then I gauge if it's the right time for me to apply. I might have to wait a couple of weeks. I might have to wait for an inquiry to come off just so I can be in the scope of things. But if I feel like I'm close enough, I just go ahead and apply for it. Like I'll just go ahead and apply and see what happens. So like I say, in this game, man, you win some, you lose some. I'm assuming that's from the amount of credit extended to me. Yeah, man. But you know what you got to think about? The one thing that you got to think about, I only have 2 charge cards, right? So that means that's 39 cards right there with credit limit. Navy Federal alone, I got 80K in there. That's 2 cards. That's Navy Federal alone, I got 80K there. So yeah, I mean, getting to 400K is not that hard when you have so many cards. You know what I mean? So um, the one thing is, I remember when I first got to, any of you guys ever get, you know what I'm saying, like overwhelmed with these things, man? Because I'm going to tell you, when I got the 15 cards, it was kind of overwhelming to me at that point, man. I had to take a step back and look at how I was doing things because I never wanted this to, you know, to start feeling like a job just to have credit cards. So I had to take a step back and look, and I thought about the way I was doing things, reorchestrated a little bit, and from that point on, I was never overwhelmed with credit cards because every credit card that I've ever got, even having this many cards, every card always still had a purpose. I never pick up any card unless it has some type of purpose, right? Whether I'm talking about, I mean, I might pick up a card because I want the $300. You know what I'm saying? If it don't have an annual fee, I need $300. If I have to pay my bills anyway, right? Like I have to eat anyway. So I'll pick up that card and get the $300, take the $300, pay off the annual fee on another card. You know what I mean? So yeah, you just gotta have your game plan, know why you want cards and things like that. So hold on. QC man, my guy. Without making it too complicated, man, it really is. I do kind of have like a scientific approach to my applications. Like I say, in order to have this many cards, you kind of have to, or there's no way to keep getting approved. Like at the bare minimum, you have to know what credit bureau the card is going to pull from. Like at the bare minimum, because that'll give you a good gauge on where they pull from this credit bureau. Not my scores here, because your scores gonna be generally close throughout. They might be different. They gonna be generally close, but your age of credit gonna be different on them. Your freaking your inquiry is gonna be different on them. Some cards are not gonna report to every single bureau. You know what I mean? So yeah, you have to know which bureau they pull from, and to me that's important. And like I say, that's how I get approved for a lot of these cards. Gotta have that game plan, man. Chad Pinnacle say, I'm overwhelmed with Amex annual fees and coupons. Okay, so for me, now, Chad, this is the way I look at things. Because like I say, I'm going to, like, I think just listening to other creators and some people in the space talking, when I get a card, it's based off what I could spend on it, right? Like it's based off if I can manage that card off what I could spend and the benefits of the card. So I would never be overwhelmed by the perks or what y'all call coupons of the cards, because that's not my main focus of the card. If there's something on the card, if there's a benefit of the card that I didn't use, then I just didn't use it. I'm not going to put a lot of stress into trying to stretch out every dime of the card, because I get majority of my benefits and my personal card from the amount of spend that I put on those cards. So it's just a little bit different from me than from what I see a lot of other people saying. And the annual fee, it's an easy way to get rid of that. cancel them cars. If the annual fee is overwhelming you, it's time to cancel that card. Memphis Mike, you can get some bags from some credit union. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. BCU gave you 35K credit card and oh man, 25K on the side. Yeah, man, and that's another thing. That's another thing about credit unions. A lot of times, within 30 days, they will give you more than one product on one hard pull. Yeah, a lot of credit unions will give you more than one product on one hard pull. And if y'all didn't see my video about Bank of America, same thing. If you apply for a credit card with Bank of America, and if I had done it the right way, I would have applied for 2 business cards. But you apply for cards from Bank of America, you can get 2 cards on one hard pull as long as you do it within 30 days. Another thing is, if you're denied a card with Bank of America, and a rep told me this, because of some of the information I just get on the phone with these people. But the rep told me, if you're ever denied for a card with Bank of America, you have up to 90 days to get that application reconsidered. The thing is, after 30, then it's another hard inquiry. So if you're going to do it before 30 days. But if there's something that you need to work on your credit, you can work on that, wait for that to report. Like I said, you got a whole 90 days before you can get it reconsidered. So Bank of America is a lot less strict than I thought they were. And they'll tell you about their rules just on the phone with a rep. They're not trying to hide anything. Texas Dog, so I have 11 personal and 7 business. I will cancel. Oh man, you'll cancel? Nah, man, no, you good. 18 cars. You on your way up. Yeah, man, Sunday, what? Yeah, man, we need to have 75 likes in here, man. Look, man, y'all need, come on, man. At least hit a lot of loud thing. The minimum thing we can do is the like button, man. It's super free, man. It's super free. It's over free. You know what I'm saying? Over free. Chad, it's my 3rd month in a row having to call multiple times to get them applied. Hey, look, I ain't even gonna lie to you. That the Rusty credit, man, they just don't like giving me that thing about Delta Platinum. I'll probably call for the last 5 or 6 months. I ain't even used it this month yet. Like I haven't even used it this month yet. But yeah, every single time. It's the only credit. It's the only credit. And every time I contact them, they tell me that it takes up to 8 to 12 weeks to get the credit. I'm like, every other credit I get in a few days or at least the next week. But I just go with it. It is what it is. I just send them the message. They put it on there when they put it on there, and I don't even think about it. Tesla said, I hear you, Chad. I made a spread. Man, you know what's funny? I don't know. I just maybe I feel like if I start having to make a spreadsheet, man, I feel like then it's gonna feel like work to me, and that's maybe why I haven't done it, but I probably need to. Chad Pinnacle says, in my honest opinion, the coupons used to have wait a minute, hold on. Oh, the coupon used to be greater than the annual fee, so the lounges are free perk like it is with Capital One. Yeah, but Capital One offers a lot less perks. That's the thing between the Platinum and the Capital One Venture X. Like, I know a lot of people try to pretend that the Capital One Venture X is the same kind of luxury car as a Platinum is, but honestly speaking, it's just not. Like, it's just not. You know what I mean? Yes, you got access to your family. The best perk about Capital One Venture X is your family can get in with you on the party pass lounges. You know what I'm saying? In the lounge like that. But besides that, yeah, to me, I don't see the comparison. You know what I'm saying? It is a good travel card. Would I call it a luxury travel card just because it can get you into lounges? No. Like, no, just because it gets you a lounge, I don't call it so I wouldn't put it on the same playing field as the Platinum. It's a different card. Matt Clausen, am I the land calling Chase Recon? Yes. Why Why you delaying, man? Why you delaying calling Chase Recon, man? We gotta know. Inquiring minds want to know. Yeah. See now the Resi credits. I'm gonna tell you why the Resi credits work for me. There's two reasons. The two reasons. First thing is there's a lot of Resi restaurants around here. The second thing is with the Resi credits is because you can keep putting that same credit on the same gift card, and when you get to the restaurant, all I gotta do is scan the QR code. Um, it's super easy for me, and because two of my favorite restaurants are on there, and I've already used. Was it last month? Last month. I used $140 from that one, and I'm starting all over. But I'm going with another one of my favorite restaurants, and I'm just gonna keep building it up until I decide to use that one too. Wait a minute, hold on. Matt got the Chase Freedom Unlimited. Texas dog. It's time, man. It is. You're right. It is. Chad Pitt gonna say, in your honest opinion, the Capital One Denver Lounge is greater than the Amex Centennial Lounge. And you're probably right. I will not even knock that. But they still only got a couple. They still only have a couple lounges, man. That's the thing. It's not that the lounge is better or worse. It's just the accessibility of the lounges. You know what I mean? And it's gonna take a while to actually build out a lounge network that is, you know what I'm saying, that can compete. It's gonna take years, like multiple years, in order for them to do that. And in the meantime, guess what? American Express could also be building lounges. You know what I mean? So it's just I've never even been in Denver Airport. You know what I mean? Like we look at the airports. A lot of people look at the airport that they live out of. But what about everyone else who never goes to these places where, you know what I mean, you have a Sapphire Lounge in what, 5 places, and a Venture X Lounge in 5 places, and we got 50 states. I mean, like, there's a lot of people that don't live in those places. So, but if you love it, I love it too. QC man say, oh, but I still what is this card, Matt? Okay, I see Matt down here. Matt say, I feel dumb having explained that I was told I could hold 2 CFUs, and they ordered a ah, that is funny. Hey man, look, if they told you, man, did they tell you in writing, or did they tell? This is why I always go to messaging, man. Did they tell you in writing, or did they do it over messages? When they told you over the phone, man, it's gonna be hard to prove that. Even though they record every call, they ain't gonna go back and listen to it. Capital One is. I agree, Dennis. See, and that's another thing, Jose. See, the if you live somewhere where there's no Resi restaurants, hey, I totally get it. Like, I totally get it. If you live somewhere where there's no Resi restaurants, I totally get it. But like for me, living in Florida, man, they pretty much, like, they all over the place. You know what I mean? So they all over the place. So yeah, I don't mind. Wait, but hold on. Dennis just got the Freedom Flex. Oh man, Matt. They told you over the phone. Well, I gotta call and see if I can probably change to my current CFU. Okay, that makes sense. They'll probably do it for you, man. They'll probably do it for you. Now, Air, CSR, Venture X, Platinum, but have only been to Priority Pass. Man, you gotta. Well, you know, it's funny. I've never been in a United Lounge. I've never been in a United Lounge. But yeah, probably because you know what, Priority Pass is going to have more options. You're going to see Priority Pass at more airports. But usually the airport that I fly out of, for the most part, that I fly into rather, because my home airport only has AA and Delta, but for the most part does have Centurion lounges. So I like Priority Pass. I try to go there the least. It has to be the last option for me to go to a Priority Pass lounge. I just haven't had like I won't say that they were terrible or nothing, but of the lounges, Priority Pass is on the bottom for me. Matt, do it. Matt, do it. In fact, Matt, do it live. Everybody peer pressure Matt into calling Chase live, so we can see if he can get this product changed or not. But y'all already know what it is, man. It is 8:12. Hey, look, y'all want to join the channel and go ahead and hit that QR code. Go ahead and hit that QR code and yeah, man, we about to get up out of here, man. This was a fun one. I appreciate everybody that came through. If you are here right now and you have not hit the like button, man, hit the like button for your boy, man. Hit the like button for your boy. And